Hey, good morning, guys. We're sitting out here going to do a video, something a little bit different there, but something that happened last night with my lab Remy here. She actually got bit by a copperhead, and I kind of want to walk you through the steps there. We immediately called the vet. I was not able to get home until around 8 o'clock, but we think that she probably got bit between 6 and 6:30. I wasn't able to identify the snake. I came back out right behind her house. Actually saw the snake out by my shop. Dispatched of it, but it was good to be able to see that particular snake. But she ended up getting bit. As far as I can tell, is right in here. You can see that drippy area there. We are taking her into the vet there this morning. But my first instinct was, hey, we got to get this thing taken care of tonight. And there's several considerations that you've got to do. Number one, your dog size there. And then number two is going to be the actual size of that copperhead or that snake that's been bit. The smaller juvenile snakes, they cannot control as much as the venom that they put out. So a lot of times they will empty their entire venom into whatever they bit. Fortunately, this was an adult snake. It was roughly 2 foot long, maybe a little longer than that. But the bigger thing when I called the vet, was able to talk to a couple of them last night, is just make sure that swelling is on there. And I was able to go ahead because of the vet recommendations to give them a small dose of Tylenol, and that seemed to work out pretty good. What I read online was 5 to 7 grams per pound of dog. So she's roughly right around 50 pounds, and it can do some damage to their liver if you give them too much. But based off what they were recommending, that was a good step, because we're sitting at between 8 and, well, actually that was about 9:30 once I got a hold of somebody. There are emergencies vets that you can get to, but based off what their recommendation was, we didn't feel like that was needed. But the biggest thing is, as you can tell, her collar is off, because I did not want that swelling to get around, her throat area, and basically suffocate her there. But you can tell, she does have a little bit of swelling. But another thing that the vet did talk about was when you first initially saw it, is the swelling more or less than what it was on the original state. And fortunately for us, it was less. But you can definitely tell. I mean, she acts normal, but she's a little droopy. She's a little tender right in there. But again, we're gonna go ahead and get her checked out there today, and hopefully get her some antibiotics, and she'll be able to rock and roll, and just a pretty quick recovery, over the next 4 to 5 days, based off what I've seen there. But I did want to do that video because it is scary, especially when you're dealing with one of your pets. For me personally, one of my hunting dogs, I spend a lot of time with, and they're just like family, and just want to make sure you take care of them. So hopefully this helps you guys out if you do find yourself in that kind of situation. Like always, hopefully you guys are getting out there in nature, and best luck on your upcoming hunt.